I came here to tell you to stay away from Betty. She doesn't want to see you anymore.
Get your tissues ready because Betty Cooper and Jughead Jones broke up on last night's episode of Riverdale, and the actors are getting real about their thoughts. Sprouse and Lili Reinhart did warn us that there would be trouble in paradise for Bughead. And we saw that come true on last night's episode of Riverdale, when everyone's favorite pairing emotionally called it quits. The Black Hood Killer made contact with Betty and told her to cut everyone she loves out of her life. Otherwise, there would be more murders. She was forced to be incredibly rude to Veronica in hopes that she wouldn't want to be her friend anymore. But that wasn't enough for the killer. He then told her that she had to get rid of Jughead, much to her dismay. Betty confided in Archie about what the Black Hood was trying to get her to do, and although he tried, he couldn't convince her to stop following his orders. Betty explained how serious the situation was and then asked Archie to basically break up with Jughead for her.
Maybe you could tell him that we just need to stay away from each other for a while. Maybe something, anything to just keep him away, to appease the Black Hood.
Betty.
It doesn't have to be cruel, Arch. Just enough to make Jug believe it.
Archie obviously didn't want to follow through with Betty's request, but he knew he had to do it in order to protect his friends from the murderer. KJ Appa's character went to visit Jughead and talked to him about what was going on, but when he realized he was about to join the Serpents, he changed his tone from apologetic to harsh and revealed the news.
Dude, she's been wanting to break up with you for weeks. She's been agonizing over it. Since you crossed the dark side, she couldn't bring herself to do it. She saw where you were headed, Jughead. Okay, we all did. And she knows you can't be with them and with her.
And there you have it. Bughead broke up, folks. We told you you'd need tissues. Lili Reinhart was pretty heartbroken about the split too, telling TV Line, quote, "It is quite devastating. She is trying to do the right thing. It's sad because you want to tell them she is not doing it on purpose." Sprouse was also upset about Bughead's demise, but said his character saw it coming. He explained, quote, "He knows he's on the south side now, and he knows he's been away from everyone." And I think also Jughead has absolutely no problem seeing himself as someone who could be easily thrown to the wayside. So I think something like that probably affects him a little bit. And we, of course, have to talk about the kiss between Jughead and Tony Topaz. There was technically nothing wrong with it because Betty and Jughead had already broken up, but we couldn't help but feel super uncomfortable after watching. Cole actually thought Jughead should push Tony away in that scene, but decided against it because, quote, "It would be more interesting if he didn't." He explained, quote, "I don't necessarily even think it's sexual, so to speak, even if it's platonic. It's something that's brand new, uncharted territory for him, and he feels excited by it." Well, that was a lot to handle. So are you heartbroken over Bughead's breakup, or did you see it coming? Leave all your thoughts in the comments below, and then when you're done, you can click right over here to find out about KJ Appa's hand injury. I'm your host, Sinead DeFries. Thanks so much for watching.